Okay guys, we are back to the channel and the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3, guys, it is going crazy. People are going crazy. Let me just show you some of the receipts actually that again demonstrate that the leak is the real deal. The leak which we have seen it, this is the Dragon Ball Games official and people are spamming it with comments about the Project H1000, as you can see here. Yes, because we got the leak, as you guys remember, from the playlist from Bandai Namco Southeast Asia, where they published the playlist and they accidentally put Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 and now they removed it afterwards and everyone saw it, right? So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like, they're like, why don't you talk about the elephant in the room? Now, let me show you guys some very interesting receipts that confirm pretty much that Project 1000 was always going to be Xenoverse 3. Look at this tweet from Luis. This is one of the guys who noticed that straight away. I think he's French because the tweet was in French. So look at this one. This is one, by the way, from October 2025. Look at this. Information about Xenoverse 3 that I obtained from a reliable source in Japan that I can now share. While in development, many delays and some aspects have been completely restarted from scratch. Graphically very beautiful. A playable version already exists. Release in 2027 or 2028. When is Project H1000 coming? 2027, basically, right? This one as well. This is from Super. This is from way back in 2022, all right? Look at this. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 is in development, expected to release around 2024, but of course they had delays and because of the pandemic and stuff like that, it got delayed further. So there you go, guys. Again, more proof that, you know, the leaks information about the development of Xenoverse 3 was there like years in the past. It's just that it was hidden and many people, you know, didn't care about this stuff because it was back in the days, like a year ago, 2-3 years ago, and people just forgot, right? Once you look at the receipts, it's crazy. It's crazy. Also, Slow put this one on his Twitter account, which I think is interesting, which is a very funky thing, which I'm pretty sure Bandai knew what they were doing. So, he says the following. This is on February 22nd, quite recently. I just noticed that the Project H1000 announcement trailer and the Xenoverse 2 announcement trailer both share a very similar intro where a gold streak of light appears first. That's right, it's the same thing. This is the Xenoverse 2 and this is the Project H1000, as you can see there. The same thing, right? It's pretty much the same thing, right? It's pretty cool. So yeah, maybe this is just a coincidence, but take it as you may, of course. But I believe that this is again a wink-wink situation where some people who knew about this kind of stuff and who know lots about Xenoverse 3, Xenoverse 2, realize that quite straight away, right? So it's pretty crazy stuff. Also on this tweet from Luis as well, it's quite interesting. He says the following: I'm convinced that Xenoverse 3 won't make the same mistakes as Sparking Zero and that we'll finally get a polished game capable of lasting for years. The main issue from Sparking Zero was that it was incomplete. It didn't even have survival mode, didn't have like some of the important modes. Dragon Sim wasn't there. Mission 100 wasn't there. Now it's there because after waiting for almost 2 years. So yeah, it's crazy, right? So that's important. Xenoverse 3 will offer a more advanced and comprehensive online mode than ever before, with a highly developed community aspect that will make players want to log in every day. The idea would be daily quests, occasional events with an enemy to defeat together, unlocking unique reward like outfits, attacks, and gear. An open world or a massive, dynamic, and lively hub that breeds Dragon Ball, effectively, right? A true MMORPG in the style of Dragon Ball Online, plain and simple. Now, I do believe that this game is going to be kind of a combination of worlds, effectively. It's not just going to be Xenoverse, because spending 7 years in development, right? 7 years. It's crazy. You don't do that unless you have a quite strong product, because you're investing a lot of money, right? It's a lot of money you have to invest, and people, you know, they need to get paid. You have to make money. Your investors, you know, need to get paid as well to make profits. So you're investing for 7 years in a product which you believe is going to be successful. So because of that, I am pretty sure Xenoverse 3 will be the next step. It will be the future of the Xenoverse, with bigger maps, better combat, maybe like a world which is interconnected, maybe like gonna have like daily quests which are gonna be more dynamic. The world itself is going to be quite easy to navigate, like it's not gonna have any loading times, potentially very minimal loading times. So there is a lot of stuff there to do. Just looking back at Luis here on his post, because this is the guy who discovered that playlist first on Bandai Southeast Asia account, which is crazy. He also put a tweet here on this one, I believe is here somewhere. Yeah, this was interesting here actually. Dragon Ball Online started their promo in 2008 in V-Jump. Remember that, this was ages ago, right? Which is crazy. So yeah, we're gonna get it back. Prediction moment: I genuinely think that a Dragon Ball Daima movie will be announced at the Dragon Ball Battle Hour. The American audience largely enjoyed the series. Yeah, pretty cool actually, to be honest. I mean, the movie in movie with Super Saiyan 4, that would be actually quite fun, to be honest. But yeah, there was one more tweet here. I don't know which one was it, to be honest. It was here somewhere. He was talking also about the Project Xenoverse or something. So yeah, I invite you to read the magnificent thread on Dragon Ball Online by my friend Adam, which teaches us a ton about the ancestor of Xenoverse. So this is also really cool because, you know, this was the beginning of Xenoverse itself. So, you know, Bandai Namco going back to their roots and effectively, you know, pretty much like building on that and bringing us an actual adventure, an actual world which is interconnected. It would just be freaking awesome. So yes, guys, I do believe, honestly, I still know that there's tons of people out there who still believe that this is not going to be Xenoverse, but until we're proven otherwise, I'm going to say that this is Xenoverse 3. Of course, not the same, really important, same as when you make a new sequel, like, for example, the GTAs, right? If you compare GTA 3 with GTA 5, there's a massive change, right, in everything. So, same thing here. You can still release a next iteration of the same game, but add lots of new stuff, add more content, add better gameplay, add better online, like Neo. If you ever play Neo, like the new Neo 3, it's same as Neo 1 and 2, but it's so much better. Like the open world or the open world areas, the combat, the storyline, the quests, the co-op, like everything is just so polished and so fun. And I've been playing Neo 3 for like now, I don't know how many, 60 hours basically in total, and it's just a joy. It's just a joy to play because it's such a fun game. So same thing here. You can make the next iteration of a game like Xenoverse 2 to 3 and just add tons of stuff, like tons of crazy stuff, which people will enjoy. We're going to talk about more stuff later on in future videos. We need to talk about CACs, we need to talk about the timelines and stories. I mean, yeah, it's just crazy, right? Again, if they announce Xenoverse 3 officially at Dragon Ball Battle Hour, the internet will go crazy, right? And yeah, we'll see, guys, because it's gonna happen very, very soon in April. So we're literally just like just a couple of months away, basically less than 2 months away. So quite exciting, to be honest. I cannot wait. This is crazy. And remember, yeah, like, I mean, look at the hype. Obviously, this was, I told you, right? So these people knew about these things for ages, right? And now we're finding out. It's just insane. Yeah, it's just incredible, man. But yeah, some highlights of the H1000 Xenoverse 3. Again, really important. Development for 6 to 7 years. It's crazy, right? That's crazy. Game will allow players to experience the new Dragon Ball world. Again, that means that it's going to be a massive interconnected world with areas and other stuff. It's not just going to be a hub. It's going to be much more than that, of course. And H1000 is set into the far distant future. Really cool. So yeah, that's it for today's video, guys, on this one. Quite excited. I cannot wait. As always, I shall see you later in the next videos. Take care.